This is David Mamet of Lotto Odds. It is April 30th, 2025. Okay, I am making this video um, as a supplement to yesterday's video in reference to um, the the pairs, the draw counts combined with the pairs, and how you can reduce them by looking at the columns here and on different pages, L1 page and M3C page when you isolate it. I was going through it and it does work, okay? It does work. We just have to figure out how we're going to present it to you. So I'm working through that, but it's a really great feature that we can create for you and add for you. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to show you how you can do that now and be able to determine what pairs have a high probability of winning next draw, especially when you isolate a pair sum, like the pair sum, like the 8 and 9, that tend to win all the time. I'm in Georgia now. So like this. See that? Look at that. 8 and 9. They dominate. Look at that. They kill it. Okay, Georgia has 3 draws. I mean, look at this. This one, 23rd had like 3. All 3 draws came out. But look at this. Every single day last week it hit. Look at that. The week before that, every single day. I mean, look at this. You've got to play 8 and 9. You've got to focus on this. And I'm going to show you a great way how to determine which one of these 18 pair patterns could come out, have extremely high probability of coming out. And this is elaborating on yesterday's video, and I'm going to show you how to create your own chart and start working with that until we present this to you. And I think the way we're going to do it is probably create a link. One's going to be the Lotto Pool link, and one's going to be the pairs link on the Lotto Pool page. Okay, so when you click page, you're going to have the pairs. You're going to see the pairs, and you're going to be able to isolate them with these filters as well. It's going to be pretty cool. Now watch this, okay? Hopefully you saw yesterday's video. Now I'm going to elaborate on this, okay? All right. So, like I said yesterday, no matter what, right? No matter how many mix-ups you make these filters, right? How many times you isolate this or whatever. You keep, for example, you keep the Pt2 up here, and as the next winner, and you isolate all these whatever like that. No matter what, the prior pairs will produce this BB. Absolutely, no matter what. If it's different, two different patterns, three different, five, a million, they must all have identical BB in them. Okay, backs in them. Okay, so with that idea, I'm gonna do 3. I did 3 today, right? I did 3 pages. I did only 3 pages because it really reduced it incredibly. So I did L1 page, M3C page, and also the pair sum 9 page. And when I say pair sum 9 is when you take all the pair sum 9s, the browns, and just clunk them together. I'm going to show you here, like this, like that. See? A 912. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Is this it? Yeah, 912, 912, 921, and 933 sometimes shows up. Anyway. But yeah, like that. All right. So here now. So this is L1. Pay attention. This is important. This is going to help you out catch a lot of winners and big with a small amount of numbers. And we're going to put this into practice or go into the tools here, filters, and see how many numbers they bring up. So this is L1 page, M3 page. Combine the pairs together, right? Combine the pairs. Now look, with the draw counts, there can only be 4 patterns, color patterns. It could be green, green, or brown, brown, or brown, green, or green, brown. They're right here. See? 1, 2, 3, 4. Green, 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 brown, brown, green, brown, brown. Same over here. So L1 is here, right? Vertical. M3C is horizontal. All right? When I went through these now, okay, took out, only did matching pairs. Whatever M3C had with this, they must be matching. If the pairs don't match, they don't have any chance of winning. They must match, okay? And that's a guarantee, all right? So look what won, okay? So you had on this, it came out here, it came out green, brown, and green, green, right? Green, brown, and green, green. Look, L1 came out green, green, and there's M3C, green, brown. L1, green, 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 brown, right? There's the winner, back to back. Look, they both have it, back to back, back to back. They have different colors, green, brown, green, green, but they both had the back to back. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. All right? They must have identical pairs. So when you put them together and you match up the pairs, you get reduced pairs. This looks like a lot, but it's not. You've got the back here. You got the front back. You got 1, 2. You got back FSB. You got back front and front FSB. See that? This is front back is duplicate, front, and then these all like duplicates. Okay? But they don't always bring up numbers, all right? They don't always bring up numbers when you're isolating like 822. Well, I'll do an example for you and see what numbers come up. Now, here's an example with 9912. Okay, so here's L1 and here's M3C. Okay, here's L1 and M3C. So this is vertical is L1 and horizontal is M3C. These are the matching pairs. Look where the winner is. It also came out BB. The M3C was green, brown, green. L1 was green, brown. So L1 is green, brown. M3C is brown, green. Okay, look. Green, brown, brown, green. Correctamundo. All right, and the pair is back, back. See, I told you they have to match. Okay, and look at the few pairs that you get. For example, if you're looking at these columns, right, and you think, oh, I think that green is going to come out, and you have 4 ways of doing it. Look, you could look. This is awesome because you could look at L1 page or M3C page and say, I think in the L1 column, the green's going to hit again. Or I think in the M3C column, green's going to hit. Or I think on the M3C here, L1's going to hit green, or M3C is going to hit green or brown, or whatever. You have 4 chances to look, 4 areas, options, 4 options. So which one ever looks good for you, you can pick it. So say, for example, you think brown is going to come out, right? Brown. So brown is M3C. Here, brown, this is all you have. You have only 2. You have back to back and back front. Okay? If you thought the green was going to come out M3C, right? And brown, look, brown is here, M3C, and brown is here. There's 2. Remember, there's 2. So, and there's only F front plus front, split plus front, and front plus back. Okay? It's actually, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Yeah, but if you thought that brown and brown was going to come out with your brown here, M3C, then you could eliminate all this. Then you'll just have these, okay, to look at and to isolate. All right. Oh, we're going to reduce this even more. Don't just wait. I'm going to show you. All right. So anyway, so I'm just showing you that they must when no matter how many pages you add to this, they all must have identical pairs to create the next winner. Okay. I'm going to show you now. Let's add a 3rd page to this. We did L1 and M3C with 912, right? Let's add a 3rd page and call it PS9 with 12, 21, 33, okay? And it's right here, like I showed you earlier. 912, 921, and 33 somewhere in there, but it's not counted in here. But it is counted. See? You got 912, 921, which is different from here, right? The pairs are different. See? Front, split. You see this now? Front, split, front, FSB. It changed. But doesn't matter, okay? No matter what this is back here, these are back here, they must come out with the same back-to-back, okay, pairs as 912 came out with, okay? And as the here, L1 page and M3C page came out, okay? That's what I'm talking to you about here. That's my point, okay? It doesn't matter what these are, okay? You could have like a million different combinations. Whatever comes out here, they must have that most identical one. And by adding additional pages to it, you're able to reduce the pairs, drop a lot of pairs out of here, and actually get a clearer picture and less numbers of what the winner will be next. So let's add the third page. Okay, we're adding the third page to L1 and M3C. We're adding PS9, which includes 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, like that, okay? And look what we get. Come on, man, you cannot beat that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, the winner jumped patterns. Of course it jumped patterns because you're dealing with a different page. You're dealing with 3 pages. The 3 pages could have different colors, okay, up here, the draw colors, but they still must have the same pattern, okay, the same pair pattern. See, back to back. Look, back, back. It came out brown, brown, but it still has back, back. All right? Hold on. All right. So, and look at this now. If you thought brown was going to come out now, an M3C, look what you have. Look what you have. You have only back pair to play, which is guaranteed when that hits. It's going to be back will be the winner. I'm telling you right now, that's what the winner will be. Okay? And here, if you play the brown here and M3C, if you play both of them, okay, you have 2 here. Split back, front back. Okay, let's pull out the let's see what numbers come out with these, okay? Let's see what numbers come out with these, okay? Because we're only dealing with 3 here. Okay, so we're dealing with back, split back, front back. All right, turn this off, turn that off. We're going with the PS9 right there. That's all you got to do, okay? And we did, it was back, right there, back. All right, and hold on. It was split back and front back, right? Split back, front back. Okay, split back and front back. Split back and front back. That's all you got to do. Look, 7 numbers. 7 numbers. Okay? You're not going to look here and say, okay, well, wait a second. The winner wasn't that. No, because this is auto predict. Okay? The feature grabs different numbers. That's why you have to update the numbers after every draw, because the program knows what it's doing in the background, the algorithm. Okay, it's changing the numbers, but every time this comes out as the winner, these patterns, that one of these numbers it's showing you will be the winner. I'm telling you that right now. You can test it out for yourself. Okay, it works. All right. So here, BB. Hold on. What was the winner anyway? Just out of curiosity, was 458? 458. Yeah. See, it's not there because the program changes every draw. The winner for that one. The winner for that one was, when was the draw for that? When was the draw for that? It was April 28th, of course. Okay, April 28th. So it brings up different numbers. But if one of these winded up winning for the next draw, oh yeah, that will be. If the pair sum 9s with one of these will be the winner, guaranteed. All right. So let me show you this page again. So you see what we did? Isn't that cool? So now you have a way to reduce the 18 pair patterns. Look at this. This is so beautiful. You cannot beat that. When we do the lotto pool, right? When we do the lotto pool, we're going to have such few numbers to pull. You know what? Let's pull out these other numbers as well. Okay, let's pull out back FSB. Hold on. Back FSB. Let's see how many numbers we're working with. Back FSB. It's going to be on this side. Back FSB, because there's a back FSB down here too. Because it doubles. Back FSB. Okay, and what else? Back FSB. We had back FSB, and then we had front FBS, front FSB. Front FBS, front FBS. Oh, that's not it. FBS is double. Front FBS, front FBS, F, front FSB. Front FSB. Is there one down here? No. On this side? No. Okay, and then what else? Let's split FSB. Split FSB. Right there. So, there you go. Oh my goodness. All right, so these are the numbers. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so these are the numbers. You had 27 numbers. So when 9 would hit, 9 pair sum, whichever one, just the brown, one of these numbers would be the winner. So in the lotto pool, you pull out something like this. And we're gonna create that chart, like I said. We're gonna create this links like that with the pairs, and it's gonna do it for you. It's gonna do this for you, but you could do it now. You could create like a chart like this and start reducing them. You create like this, L1 and M3C, right? And just pull them from each side. Like for example, green, green means these, green, green, back, 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 FBS, back. Oh, no, there's no back FBS. It's just back, back here then. Okay. Then you have green, brown. So it's green, brown down here, back, FBS, FSB, back, 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 front, right? That's FSB. We already did that. Then you go front, FSB, front, front, front. Oh, we did FSB, then FSB, FSB, and that's pretty much it for that. And then you do it like that, crisscross. Just like what it tells you here, the colors. So simple. Okay, once you get that done, okay, in the pair sum, isolating the pair sum, then you can go directly to something like this. You do the PS8 if you work in PS8 or PS9, and you isolate like this, and you will get that. All right? And I'm telling you right now, one of those patterns, when you do it like this, and the 9s or 8s come out or whatever, or 10s or whatever you're playing with pair sum, you're going to win. You're going to, one of these pairs will be the winner. Okay? And if you want to add an additional page, okay, whatever you want to mix it up with, okay, you're going to be able to even probably reduce the, not probably, you will reduce these even more. Like this, if you go, instead of just doing 9 9s, you would mix them up here. See how this came out with 10? You throw in 10 in there. So instead of having just 9s, you throw in a 10, maybe throw in an 8. So you mix up the pairs, but they still have to come out with back, back. But that will be the fourth page you're adding onto it. And then you're going to be able to reduce these even more. It's crazy. All right, but we're going to do this for you anyway, okay? All right, that's it. And we're going to hopefully finish everything, hopefully by next week, okay? And release it to you. I wish you the best.